Shalom, and go to Exodus 11th chapter, verse 4. And Moses said, "Thus saith the Lord, around the middle of midnight I will enter into the midst of Egypt, and there shall come to an end every firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sits down upon the throne, and of the firstborn of the female attendant by the millstone, and unto the firstborn of every beast." Notice now, people, 11:6. "And there will be a cry great by all the land of Egypt, in which such as was not, and such as no longer shall be added," or in other words, ever. Okay, people, very important. Daniel now, Daniel 12th chapter. We have to know, we have to understand this, because this is where Daniel picks up. Gabriel talks to Daniel in 12:1. "And in that time shall rise up Michael the ruler great, the one standing for the sons of your people," talking about Israel here, "and it will be for a time," this is an appointed time of tribulation, "such as was not taken or come into being, apart from which time there become a nation." Now that's right there, people, is great confusion, because what's going to happen during the generation of Christ and the firstfruits, the slaughter of the children of Rachel, and the killing of the apostles, and the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD, that is going to be a great tribulation time period, that whole time period. But it will not be as great as the cry that went out in Egypt when the death angel destroyed or killed all the firstborn of Egypt. So you've got to be able to see this is what this is talking about. Now let's finish it up right here. "And apart from their time come into being a nation on the earth," that was what happened back at Pharaoh, at that time was on Passover, the night that the blood was put on the lintel of the doorpost. So that's what started the rehearsal of the slaughtering of the lambs and the children of Israel keeping Passover for 1,500 years. And then it says, earth until that time, the time that the children of Israel led out, and in that same time, coming into when Christ come on the scene and when he died on the tree, shall be delivered, saved, your people, everyone found being written in the book. Okay, people, go over those verses, and Lord willing, by the weekend, but I'm going to put the teaching up, coming right back here, but go over the verses there in Exodus 11, and then read where you'll understand what Gabriel is going back to Exodus. People, you got to have that part for this part to fit. So Lord willing, I'll have the video up this weekend. Shalom.